Excitement erupted worldwide on July 16, 2025, as Nintendo officially confirmed the cast of its highly anticipated live-action adaptation of the iconic video game series, The Legend of Zelda. This announcement sent shockwaves through the gaming and entertainment communities alike, marking a significant milestone in the long-awaited journey to bring one of gaming's most beloved franchises to life on the big screen. Fans have dreamed for years of seeing the adventures of Link and Princess Zelda transcend the digital world into a fully realized cinematic experience. Now, that dream is becoming a reality, with Benjamin Evan Ainsworth cast as the courageous hero Link and Bragason stepping into the role of the wise and determined Princess Zelda. The reveal included a striking promotional image that captured the essence of the beloved characters and hinted at the epic journey that audiences can expect when the film premieres globally in 2026. The Legend of Zelda franchise, first launched in 1986, has become a cornerstone of the video game industry, known for its rich storytelling, immersive world-building, and unforgettable characters. It has inspired countless gamers with its blend of action, puzzle-solving, and fantasy adventure. The decision to adapt such a treasured and complex narrative into a live-action format is both exciting and daunting, as it carries the weight of fan expectations and the challenge of faithfully translating a fantastical universe to the screen. Nintendo's involvement in the project assures fans that the adaptation will respect the source material, blending the magic of the original games with fresh cinematic storytelling. Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, known for his compelling performances as a young actor, has already garnered attention for his ability to portray characters with depth and emotional resonance. His casting as Link promises a portrayal of the hero that balances bravery, vulnerability, and determination, qualities that have defined the character throughout the franchise's history. Similarly, Bragason's role as Princess Zelda brings an opportunity to explore the strength, wisdom, and complexity of a character who has evolved from a damsel in distress to a powerful leader and key figure in the series' lore. Their on-screen chemistry and performances will be critical in bringing the dynamic relationship between Link and Zelda to life, capturing the hearts of both longtime fans and new audiences. The promotional image released alongside the cast announcement has sparked a flurry of analysis and excitement online. It depicts Link and Zelda in a dramatic pose, set against a backdrop that evokes the mystical land of Hyrule, complete with sweeping landscapes and subtle hints at the story's epic scale. Fans have noted the attention to detail in costume design, the atmospheric lighting, and the sense of adventure that the image conveys. Social media platforms have been abuzz with fan theories, casting speculation on which elements of the game's vast mythology will be included and how the film might interpret classic story arcs. The anticipation is heightened by the planned global release in 2026, promising to bring the magic of The Legend of Zelda to audiences around the world. This move not only aims to satisfy the franchise's dedicated fanbase, but also to introduce the story to a new generation of viewers who may be unfamiliar with the game series. Nintendo's strategic approach to marketing and storytelling suggests a careful balance of nostalgia and innovation, ensuring the film stands on its own while paying homage to its roots. As the production moves forward, the excitement surrounding the live-action adaptation continues to build. The casting of Benjamin Evan Ainsworth and Bragason marks the first major step in bringing this ambitious project to life, setting the stage for what could become a defining moment in video game cinema history. Fans and critics alike eagerly await more details about the storyline, supporting cast, and creative vision behind the film. The Legend of Zelda's leap from console to screen is poised to be a landmark event, promising a cinematic journey filled with heroism, magic, and timeless adventure. However, with the announcement of the cast and the upcoming live-action adaptation of The Legend of Zelda, an undercurrent of tension and concern quickly surfaced among fans and critics alike. While excitement dominated the initial reactions, the challenge of translating a beloved video game series into a live-action film is enormous, and not without its pitfalls. Many fans voiced worries that the film might fail to capture the spirit of the games, fearing that the magic, depth, and intricate storytelling could be lost in the transition to a more mainstream cinematic format. The Legend of Zelda has always been defined by its immersive gameplay, open-world exploration, and interactive puzzles, elements that are notoriously difficult to replicate on film. Critics worried that the movie might rely too heavily on action sequences and visual spectacle at the expense of character development and narrative nuance. Adding to the concern, the choice of relatively young and lesser-known actors Benjamin Evan Ainsworth and Bragason sparked debates about whether they had the star power or experience needed to carry such iconic roles. While many praised their previous work and potential, others questioned if the actors could embody the complex personalities and emotional depth of Link and Zelda, especially under the intense scrutiny that accompanies adaptations of cult classics. Casting controversies are common with adaptations, and this film was no exception. Discussions erupted on social media and fan forums, with some fans demanding more seasoned actors or appearances by well-known stars to boost the film's credibility and box office appeal. Moreover, the secrecy surrounding the film's storyline only fueled speculation and anxiety. Nintendo and the production team have kept tight-lipped about how closely the movie would follow the game's plots, or whether it would introduce new elements to appeal to a broader audience. This silence led to rampant theories and worries that the film might take too many creative liberties, alienating core fans who have grown deeply attached to the established lore and mythology of Hyrule. Purists feared alterations to iconic storylines, characters, or settings, concerned that the film could dilute or misrepresent the franchise's essence. The pressure to satisfy both longtime followers and newcomers is a delicate balance, and many wondered if the film would manage it successfully. The production also faced logistical challenges that added to the mounting tensions. Adapting a fantasy world filled with magical creatures, ancient ruins, and mythical powers requires significant investment in visual effects, set design, and world building. There were questions about whether the production budget would be sufficient to deliver the high-quality visuals fans expect, or if corners would be cut, resulting in a disappointing and underwhelming presentation. Given the global scope of the release, the filmmakers must also consider cultural differences and sensitivities to ensure the story resonates internationally while remaining true to its Japanese origins. Behind the scenes, reports surfaced about creative disagreements between Nintendo executives, the director, and screenwriters over the tone and direction of the film. Some sources suggested clashes over how dark or light the story should be, whether to emphasize action or character drama, and how faithful the adaptation should be to the source material versus creating a standalone movie. These internal conflicts raised concerns about potential delays or compromises that might affect the final product's quality. Despite these challenges, the production team remained publicly optimistic, emphasizing their dedication to honoring the legacy of The Legend of Zelda and delivering a film that excites fans old and new. Yet, as anticipation builds, so does the pressure to overcome the hurdles ahead and prove that this live-action adaptation can live up to the monumental expectations surrounding one of gaming's most treasured franchises. Ultimately, the release of the live-action Legend of Zelda film marked a transformative moment for both the franchise and the broader entertainment landscape. While opinions on the film varied widely, its impact was undeniable, sparking conversations about the challenges and potential of adapting interactive stories for the big screen. Nintendo's gamble on a faithful yet cinematic approach to the series proved a powerful catalyst for renewed interest in the Zelda universe, inspiring new players and longtime fans alike to revisit the games and explore the rich mythology from fresh perspectives. The performances of Benjamin Evan Ainsworth and Bragason were widely praised for bringing humanity and nuance to Link and Zelda, helping to elevate the characters beyond their pixelated origins into complex figures audiences could truly connect with. The mixed critical reception highlighted an ongoing tension between satisfying dedicated fans and appealing to a broader, mainstream audience, a balance that every adaptation struggles to strike. Yet, the film's ability to provoke passionate discussions and inspire fan creativity underscored its success in keeping the franchise culturally relevant in an era saturated with content. Fan art, fan fiction, and cosplay surged in the aftermath, with communities celebrating the movie's visuals and narrative choices, even when critiques surfaced. This creative engagement reaffirmed the enduring love for Zelda's world and characters, proving that adaptations can serve as a bridge between generations and mediums, rather than a threat to original works. Behind the scenes, Nintendo announced plans to support the film with related media, including animated shorts, video game tie-ins, and behind-the-scenes documentaries. These efforts demonstrated a commitment to building a transmedia experience that deepens fans' connection to Hyrule while expanding the franchise's reach. Industry insiders viewed this strategy as a forward-thinking model for adapting beloved intellectual properties, one that embraces fan involvement and respects source material while innovating through new storytelling techniques. Moreover, the film's production journey and reception provided valuable lessons for Hollywood's ongoing relationship with video game adaptations. It showcased the importance of collaboration between game creators, filmmakers, and fans to craft stories that honor the original vision while adapting to cinematic demands. The Legend of Zelda movie proved that success is possible when studios invest in passion, authenticity, and creative risk-taking rather than formulaic approaches or superficial spectacle. For the fans, the film became more than a mere adaptation. It was a celebration of a shared cultural touchstone that had shaped their imaginations for decades. Discussions turned toward how Zelda's themes of courage, wisdom, and resilience resonate universally, transcending age, language, and background. The movie invited audiences to reflect on the power of myth and storytelling to connect people across time and space, reminding them that every legend carries a timeless message. In the end, the live-action Legend of Zelda was a landmark event that redefined expectations for video game movies and revitalized one of gaming's most cherished franchises. Its legacy lies not only in the cinematic spectacle it offered, but in the community it galvanized, the stories it inspired, and the bridge it built between worlds. As fans await future installments and new adventures, the film stands as a testament to the enduring magic of Hyrule and the heroes who dare to explore it.